I often go to Miami because that's where I grew up. And one time I came back for a good friend of mine's birthday. We went to one of these like bars in Miami. I see this man coming in. I can tell he's Palestinian. Like I just can tell. And then I look and he has a necklace of what I call Israel, what he calls Palestine. And he's looking at me and I'm wearing the sutra, right? And he's like, what is that? Is he with us? Is it or not?
The kafia, the sutra.
Humans will mirror your reaction. And because I like smiled at him, he's like, okay, this is safe. And he comes to me, he's like, hey, how are you? Salam alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. You know, he's like, where are you from? And I was like, from the same place you're from. He's like, oh, you're from Palestine. I was like, I call it Israel. He's like, oh, that's messed up, bro. And all of a sudden he like goes back. I didn't say anything wrong. But the immediate reaction is Israel, Zionism, Jew, associated to negativity. And he takes a step back and changes his demeanor. I was like, what did I say that was wrong? I call it Israel. You know that we are Bani Israel. Even in the Quran, it says that. I come from this land. We always know it as Israel. There's several mentions of Israel in the Quran. There's not one mention in the word Palestine. And I have no problem with you calling it Palestine. You know, this is a land that both of our ancestors come from, that both of our descendants belong to. And I started speaking it to him this way. And he's like, wow, I never saw it that way. And then I realized, you know, for the Jewish audience, like, you know, I have a few brothers. I have 3 brothers. Let's say I was wearing the map of what I call Israel. And I had my Hebrew name, Israel, on it. That's actually my Hebrew name. But then I have my other brother, Mikael, who his name is Shimon, his Hebrew name. And he had his name Shimon on the map of Israel. Would I feel that he's taking away from me because he has the name Shimon and I have the name Israel? No, because it's the same land and we're connected. So the fact that you call it Palestine, because I know it's unrelated to the history of why it's called Palestine, it's just related to the fact that you've had an experience in this land and you can't identify it as Israel, that's actually something to unite on. We love the same land. We are from the same land. These are things we should unite on. And after explaining it to him in this way, he like teared up. We gave each other a hug and we were able to move forward from that conversation of going against each other to realizing that it's all in our heads. It's all in a matrix that we're living in. And the moment that we break free from that, all opportunities are available.
That's beautiful. That's a great story. Thank you for sharing that. I hadn't heard that one yet.